maybe this will help people. So D-tanks, if you are holding the front of the choke here, these blue dots, these blue circles, right? It means that you're holding back the enemy, and the enemy's on the other side of the river here. If the enemy is on the other side of the river and we have people on our side of the river, in order for us to engage on those DPS, we have to travel a full screen northwest in this case, right? Now, D-tanks, if you are holding here, if you're holding where this blue circle is, where this blue diamond is, where this blue triangle is, right? If you're holding here, right, and the rest of our Zerg is behind you, right? Keep the gap, right, guys? You know that gap I talk about? So the rest of the DPS, right, is back here, right? Back here, right? Then, in order for us to engage in the enemy, we're in a safe spot, and we just hit. A screen away is right in the middle of the choke. So you guys, the D-tanks, you guys are dictating where we engage by being so far forward. You force the enemy to be off screen. And as opposed to if you're down here, right, you stop the enemy in the middle of the choke, and then we can have a safe engage inside of the choke. It's really important, D-tanks, that you do that. Also, in this fight, I had some D-tanks looting. They almost died a few times. I'm just gonna go to that really quick. So here's one of these engagements. Back it up now, back it up. So right now, I have 4, I'm gonna be honest, noob, absolutely noob D-tanks. Okay, guys? I got Alex is in there, Gerardo's in there, Ansi's in there. Who's this? Tachia? Oh my god, a Rift Glaive. All of these guys are looting the pile. What's the job of a D-tank? To stop engages. The enemy is here. The enemy is here. The enemy is off screen over here. And they are engaging on the loot pile. What is the D-tank's job? To stop engages. They can't stop engages because they're looting. Stop looting, D-tanks. Alright, guys, your job is to jump in. I'm assuming Sarango's already used his abilities. Sleeps uses his abilities. Do you see them on the loot pile? No. They've been doing their jobs. They're off of the loot. They're off of... They're pulling back to get heals. And I have 4 tanks on the loot pile looting. Okay, guys? You're exposed. 4K. Okay, guys, I got your names. If you want to keep coming back to bandits, you're gonna come back as a support role, and then I'll think about getting you back on D-tank role. Okay? That's pretty much it.